Hello, everybody. I'm back, fellow internet INTP users, whoever you are. Today, I'm going to talk about why I like being an INTP. There are a lot of reasons why I dislike being an INTP, but I certainly do enjoy being an INTP, especially. Well, I'm not going to say anything more. Okay, so first of all, INTPs are mostly for them. I mean, they're usually pretty independent people considering they're introverts and they don't exactly, require the external world to be there all the time for them, which is something I give a lot of significance to because I have extroverted friends and I've seen how they become when people are not around them and they get really cranky. So I think that's good about INTPs and honestly all introverts that they can, you know, um, they can live by themselves. Not to say that extroverts are any. This is just from my experience. I love extroverts. My best friend is an extrovert, but this is not. I'm not trying to stereotype, which is kind of what I'm doing. But I guess that's like a quality of an extrovert that they get shy when not shy, that they get pretty disheartened and agitated if they're not around people most of the time. They always need an outlet, which is something introverts don't. So I admire that about introverts. But I do love extroverts. I love how they interact with the world and how good they are. They're a lot less socially awkward than introverts. So not that I'm saying that introverts are always socially awkward because that's not true at all. Anyway, moving on. So the um, second thing that I love about INTPs is that they don't really get involved in much drama. Drama isn't like high school drama, I'd say, because I personally have never been a part of high school. I have been a part of, but not willingly, and I was never the one to start the drama. And many of my other friends actually, I just have two more INTP friends. They are like me when it comes to this. I would say they do not like being they do not like being involved in drama and stuff like that. So I think that's a good thing. That's definitely a plus point because drama is so dramatic because it's drama, I guess. So INTPs tend to keep to themselves most of the time, and then they do all the thinking inside their head. I don't know if this is an introvert trait because I have seen drama with a lot of introverts as well, but INTPs in particular, I think they tend to be away from the drama. They steer away when they see any sort of oh, I'm gonna have to talk to a lot of people and I'm not in the mood for justifying myself because INTPs are never in the mood for justifying themselves. Anyway, moving on. Except for when they have to. Anyway, let's go to the third point. They're pretty objective and logical, which is something that I do admire myself for, I would say. So I don't make very very rash decisions. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, I'm pretty good when it comes to that. And you're objective and you're logical, so you weigh the pros and cons, and you're like, hey, let's think about this. Could probably go the other way, but on the other hand, I mean, some people go with their gut, and their gut is right. So I don't know. I personally am a fan of being objective, and logical, because it just makes life easier. You don't have to dwell upon something, really think about stuff. Which, think about your emotions, because emotions are very confusing to most INTPs, I'm going to assume. So it's a lot easier when you have the pros and cons of something and you can just go for it. Fourth, we've got emotional stability, which I think originates from the previous point, objective and logical. So you won't see us crying around too much. However, sometimes when INTPs are pretty overwhelmed, they do. I mean, I know I do. I just burst out. Mostly it's anger, but usually, I mean, when I burst out, mostly it's anger, but I'm usually fine. And 5, I guess, um, if you have an issue that you want to be logically solved, you can always come to an INTP, which again relates to the third point, which is logic, being logical and objective. So, yeah, if you come to me with a problem that you actually want to be solved, not an emotional problem, saying that, oh my god, I'm so freaking sad because I think I'm whatever, like, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry, I would try to, but I won't do a very good job at it because I have been told that I'm not good with emotional advice. But if you come to me to solve a problem, I'll do it. Because INTPs are pretty good critiques, which is not a good thing. I mean, I guess it is to some extent, but critiquing every single thing can be frustrating for the people around us. So, yeah, I mean, if you come to me with a logical problem, I will sit down, write down all your issues, and then one by one, analyze it. So if you already have a plan and you want to come to me with your plan, I'm good with that. But if you want to create a plan with me, I guess that's fine too. But then I'll just get too rational, and then I want you do what you want to do. So yeah, that's that. And these are a few things that I admire in INTPs, not only myself and my friends as well. And I would also like to point out that, and I would also like to point out the fact that I am actually, this channel is not going to be an MBTI channel. I mean, it's not only going to be an MBTI channel. MBTI is something that is my guilty pleasure. Therefore, I talk about it, and I am aware that my last 3 videos have been about it, INTPs and MBTIs, but that's not how it's going to be. I was actually planning to do some vlogs, but I'm just going to blame it on my INTP-ness that I think too much inside my head, and I think I read too many pros and cons and don't really execute what I need to execute unless I know it's foolproof efficient. So I'm gonna try that, and yeah. See ya later.